You've used V0 or whatever. Time and time again, they just create this shell of an application that looks beautiful, appears to be functional, but when you actually use it, there's just nothing working. And you dig into the code and then it says like, oh, to do, implement backend features. Well, if you're one of those people, you need Replit. And it's in part due to their amazing testing agent. Now, when you vibe out on Replit, you literally see a little screenshot and it's clicking away and doing this and doing that. And it's testing the app as it's working. And I've always been so impressed with it. I've probably told you on the show before, I'll start a project in Replit, then bring it into Claude Code, because you just cannot beat that first shot magic of Replit. I'll leave links to everything down below. Obviously, if they're a referral, probably a referral link to be honest, but I do genuinely believe in Replit. And our good friend Reimar just started working there, which we announced last week. Anyway, all that to be said, they've just gone ahead and released a blog post that goes into detail about how they came up with it, and what was going through their mind when they eventually landed on their system. So they talk about what they call the Potemkin interfaces. So I don't know whether I'm saying that correctly, but it's based on a guy who would build these facades of cities and then break it down in the middle of the night, move it, and then build it somewhere else. It's a facade. This guy here, came up with that. Anyway, so they sort of base it on that and this shift left mechanism of testing early. Or sorry, I should be reversing it, shouldn't I? Testing early rather than testing at the end. Test in the beginning and then right. I guess it's kind of like test-driven development in some way. Now I'm thinking about it. So all that to be said, you've got two types of tests. You've got browser use, so actually someone actually clicking on things and inputting forms and whatever, and then end-to-end, like I guess this is kind of like unit testing, but computer use agents. And they've combined this learning into a system that their asynchronous agent runs. So all that to be said, I'm going to get my teeth into this over on the weekend, and I want to try and replicate this with my Claude sub-agents and see if I can figure out something. It goes back to what we were saying earlier, the Claude extension thing where it can manipulate the browser, doing all that. I just want to try and solidify this whole thing. And this last 2-3 weeks of my coding has been purely dedicated to testing and code review. So much so that even my sponsored video just so happens to be a code review tool, which will be coming out probably next week now. But testing or whatever. The one thing I'll leave you with on this though is that, as with all these AIs, they are not perfect. They're going to hallucinate. They're going to mess up, right? They are just a helping hand. They're never going to be a shit hot senior dev. They're not going to replace anyone anytime soon. Although, arguably they might do in time. This is where we stand at the moment. And I'm really thankful for this article because this is literally my dream come true, because Replit just kick so much ass when it comes to building apps. So that's all I'll say about that.
This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.